Hi, welcome to the Easter egg series where we are taking a journey to the Easter celebration. I'm Jeff Dixon, I'm your host over this series, and we're looking at some things that are surprises in some ways about the Easter event, things that maybe we just run past so quick or we don't slow down and think about. But when we find them, it's like finding that prize Easter egg, that's something special that reminds us again of just how important and how life-changing and eternity-changing Easter really is. We go to John 19, verse 30, and we find these three words that Jesus uttered, and you know what these words are. It is finished. It's interesting that if you go back to the very first words of Scripture, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's what it says. God created the heavens and the earth. It doesn't say God made the heavens and the earth. It doesn't say that God Xeroxed the heavens and the earth. It doesn't say he built the heavens and the earth. It doesn't say he developed the heavens and the earth. It doesn't say he mass-produced the heavens and the earth. The word is one word, God created. And in that one word, there is so much there. Because creating is something far different than constructing. Now, the difference is pretty obvious. Constructing something engages only the hands, while creating something engages the heart and the soul. Think about some things that you may have created at some level in your own life. The things that we create, we tend to put with more passion. The things that we create, we put more time into, that we put more thought into. It becomes a part of us. There's a part of our lives in the project. And because we can understand that a little bit, I want you to imagine for just a second God's creativity. Here's what I want you to know about the creation. Going back to the very beginning of it all, beginning of time. God created it with a smile. We know that because at each and every juncture, he looked at what he had done and it was good. And there was a smile, I'm sure, that crossed his lips. It was good, it was good. And when he saw man, it was very good. And think about the creativity. The neck of a giraffe, the flutter in a mockingbird's wings, the giggling of a hyena. I am sure that he had a great time creating. And it's a simple script that we read sometimes where we just think of God just creating. Out of nothing, he creates, and he creates, and he creates. He didn't borrow, he created. And each act, better than anything you've ever seen unfold in a special effect of any motion picture somewhere, brings us to that last moment where he creates man and he says, it's very, very good. And so that journey between man and God begins, and it wasn't long until Satan rears his ugly head. And man falls, and all of a sudden, that creation that was so perfect now has that first flaw. And it's what we know as the fall of man. We blame Adam, we blame Eve, we got it. But now here we move fast forward all these years later and we have God on the cross. And God on the cross is in the midst of cleaning up the break, the sin, the fall that has happened in creation. All of a sudden, those three words, it is finished, means that the mission was finished. All the master painter and creator had done was now done in splendor. It is finished meant that his creation could now find its way home. It is finished. And in that moment, the great creator himself went back home. Now, he's not resting. The Bible tells us he's at work. His tireless hands are preparing a city that is so glorious that even the angels get goosebumps when they see it. Considering what he's done so far, that's the piece of creation that I can't wait to see, and neither should you. It is finished. Wow. Those three words give us the opportunity to become something that we never could be had he not finished the job that he started so many years ago. That is one of the surprising things that we hear at Easter, that we read at Easter, and often we don't take that phrase and tie it all the way back to the very beginning where the story started. Make sure you make that connection. Make sure you understand the impact of those words. It's a nice surprise. It's a nice Easter egg. I look forward to continuing this series with you next time.